Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Happy Bringling. Namaste, brothers. Welcome to Bringle Talks Men of Legacy Sundays. I want to start this with a question because that I have experienced it myself. What would you do if your job ends tomorrow? Just spend a small little time, close your eyes and think about it. Pause this video and think about it. Would you have a safety net or just sleepless nights? I know the answer because I've lived it. I lost my high paying job in 2013, and I know how difficult it was to eventually even selling the gold which I had kept it for my daughter's future. That was the situation because I tried building up the businesses and I lost 7 businesses in 7 years with almost a 4 crores of debt. For years, I thought I was untouchable. I grown almost 16 times in just 11 years and was the youngest vice president in a multinational company by the age of just 33. I worked with some of the biggest names: Reliance, Wipro, Vedanta Group, TCS, Bharti, Essar Group, and so many others. Either directly employment or through a consulting organization as a consultant. CFOs trusted me with deals worth over $100 million, and that was signed off with them. These are the real profits I've made these corporates earn. Those decisions which have shaped companies signed off by their boards, and yet one day, just like that, I was fired. Not because of my performance, the company wasn't doing well, and I was out on the roads. Next week, I'll share you a story about how my journey was during this time when I was not almost 7 years. And there is a special thing. I don't travel in trains or even buses at times, especially the local trains and the metros I'm talking about. And there is a story behind that. But anyways, let's come back to the one. From being on the top of the corporate ladder to standing at the edge of nothing, from being celebrated as an achiever to being forgotten overnight. All my friends, colleagues said they will be there and all that. I never heard from them. In fact, when I called them up for a normal discussion, normal talk, they never picked up my call. That's when I realized a job is not a legacy. On the top of it, as a man, society tells us, be the provider, be the protector. You have to take care of the family. You are supposed to earn for the family. And that grind, that sacrifice makes us feel a man. And we feel good. We keep going one milestone after another milestone. But this cycle of fear and greed doesn't end. Because that is what the paycheck is all about. We give our time, our energy, our health. We think that as long as I am employed, my family is safe. But here is the truth, my dear brothers. When companies downsize, they don't think twice. They won't remember the nights you have stayed late. They won't care about the $100 million deals you closed. They just hand you a pink slip. And suddenly, your identity, your income, your security, all is gone. And that's the trap. It leads to the fear we never talk about. Fear of losing the only source of income, fear of failing your family, fear of working till 60, burnt out with nothing left for yourself. And beneath those fears lies desires. Desire to live free, did not just survive. Desire to spend time with your children, your wife, your parents, not just scroll emails, even at the odd hours in the night. Desire to build a legacy that make your family proud long after you're gone. Have you ever thought about this? I remember I used to slap myself every day in the last 2 years of my corporate career, sometimes literally and sometimes mentally. Let me tell you why most men stay trapped. We invest in products that give us a false sense of security. ULIPs, real estate, even gold. I will give you an example. One gentleman I know was paying 15,000 rupees per month into a ULIP. 10 years, it will be 18 lakh rupees. And at the end, maybe he will get some 20 lakhs, 21 lakhs, maybe 25. But guess what? He had no mediclaim, no proper term cover, insurance, family of four completely exposed. One hospital bill, entire savings would be gone. One job loss, EMIs collapse. What will happen to your ULIP? And he believed he was safe. Brothers, just understand, I want you to hear this. ULIP is not protection. A job is not protection. A corporate loyalty is not protection. Rather than investing 18 lakh rupees in the next 10 years, you invest 5 lakh rupees into venture capital fund or in some startups that might actually grow to 50 lakhs or 5 crores. While your 18 lakh rupees in ULIP may not even give you 18 lakhs or 25 lakhs or even 30 lakhs in return. Plus you are at risk for those 10 years. Apart from that, you invest that 5 lakh rupees in some startups, invest rest of the money, take medical insurance, take householder insurance, take your term life insurance so that you are secured. Even if something happens to you, your family is secured. I gave $100 million worth of deals to corporates, and yet I was shown the door. That day I understood. If you rely only on your job, you're already living in borrowed time. Now imagine a different life. Instead of putting 18 lakhs into ULIP and praying you secure your family with a mediclaim plus term plan for 35,000 a year. Just 35,000 a year. Invest 50,000 in a social venture fund. In 3 to 5 years time, your capital comes back and you start earning 10 to 20% of passive income for life. And your name goes on a school project that educates 100 plus privileged children. You can even invest 5,000 rupees per month for 12 months time. Or you invest 5 lakh rupees in a venture capital fund or 50,000 rupees per month for the next 12 months and fund the next 100 unicorns of India, which is a potential 100x returns. 5 lakhs can become 50 lakhs or 5 crores, maybe 50 crores if it goes to 1000x. Like it has happened. Like Zomato. Zomato gave 2,240x returns. That is around 2,24,000% returns. In a year, it's more than 20,000% returns. That is not possible in any other asset class today. I have taken a loss on my properties. I've taken loss on ULIPs. I've closed down all my insurances except the term insurance and the medical insurances and the householder policies to protect myself. I even have a business loss insurance. Because in just insuring your money and putting your money in ULIPs or some normal insurance is not going to give you safeguarding. This is not fantasy. This is exactly what happened with Zomato, Flipkart, Ola. Who made the money? Foreign investors. 10 lakh rupees invested in Zomato gave 224 crores in 11 years time when the IPO came. But when these 6 IPO came, the Nykaa, Paytm, Zomato and 3 others, Indian investors lost 2 lakh crores in a single day, more than 50% of their wealth in a single day. And that entire money went outside the country because we did not believe in our own startups, foreign investors did. Because men like us said, ये तो possible ही नहीं है. It is impossible to get such kind of a returns. There are so many startups which are going down. How can I make money so much? It must be a get rich quick scheme. Boss, it is not a get rich quick scheme. It's a very well structured option where most of the elite, rich and wealthy people only used to get this opportunity because it is protected by SEBI as well. Because they want to protect the investors' risk and they don't want everyone to come into this risky asset class. Yes, it is risky. Yes, it is only 20% success rate in the country today, but which is 2x more than Silicon Valley, success rate, because in Silicon Valley it is just 10%, and still they have got millionaires and billionaires coming out of these investments. You would have been hearing the name of Shark Tank. But you know what? Our fund, Series 1 fund, has 100% success rate. 89% of the portfolio is a very strong portfolio. And we are going very strong with our Series 2 as well right now. But thus, your job will keep you alive. But only investments like these can make you free. Let me tell you, you must act now. Because social venture fund is capped at just 50 lakh rupees. And the first tranche which we are raising is around only 15 lakh rupees at par valuation of 50 lakhs. Then the valuation changes to 2x, 4x, 10x, 100x. But once it is filled, it is closes because it's a very close-ended fund for a particular project of a school in Bangalore. The venture capital fund, Series 2 is already filling. Series 1, we have kept it open as of now for some time for with minimum 5 lakhs of investment, maximum up to 25 lakhs rupees, because we are adding 2 or 3 more startups into it in our first 12 startups, because 2 startups we have taken an exit. So we want to fill in that gap. And like Zomato or Flipkart, once the window shuts, you cannot enter again. Series 2 probably will be 10x valuation. So you invest now, you are investing at a 10x growth at this point in time. So I don't want you to be the man who looks back 10 years from now and says, oh God, I missed it again. Because if you keep waiting, your fears will grow. Your desires will die. Your children will inherit nothing but excuses. Brothers, your family deserves better, and so do you. I will just close with this. Even after giving $100 million in value to corporates, I lost my high-paying job. I went from being a star to being a jobless. And sustaining after that was the hardest thing I have ever done. But I chose to fight. I chose to break the job mindset forever, and I built the path of legacy. But now I ask you, will you wait for your pink slip to wake you up? Or will you take action now, much before it comes? Choice is yours. And to every family watching in Bharat about this video, if you are an Indian or your son, father, brother, or any friend who is an Indian or an NRI, or a man specifically, or a woman, of course, please share this video with them. Sit together and watch it. Ask them why not be part of Bharat's billion-dollar dream. Because families are not complete when wealth and legacy stays abroad. They are complete when they come back home. Brothers and sisters, this is your moment. 1 lakh Indian NRIs, 10,000 crores, 100 unicorns, 1 billion lives transformed. We lost the first wave. We cannot afford to lose the second. Don't let history repeat. Be the Indian or the NRI who funds India's future, not just watches it. Excuses kills dreams. Action build legacies. 100x your growth in just 10 minutes a day. Dare to dream big or die wondering what could have been your billion-dollar dream. Awaken the golden bird hidden inside each of you before it's too late. Click the Man of Legacy link in the description and comments below. Let's talk one-on-one in a non-obligatory call either side. Ask me anything. Anything. Let's explore how we can be part of this movement. Know yourself, rise and shine, and transform yourself into a leader. And please subscribe to Bringle Talks YouTube channel. Watch 10 minutes daily at 4 p.m. IST or later at 2x speed and accelerate your journey to financial freedom and purpose 100x faster. Because the future is not about watching Bharat grow. It's about owning Bharat's growth. And the time to act, my friends, is not tomorrow, is now. Keep bringing, keep growing, keep spreading the Bringle dream wave. Inspire others to dream big, help them achieve it, and motivate them to pass it on. Keep bringing, keep growing.